How did I start last session? Oh, I started last session by attacking Shell. What came before that, I wasn't present for. But I believe that there was some shady dealings with some resistance guys who said, hey, we need you guys to deliver some arms to our people. They'll be ready in a week. You have to go pick them up and bring them in, and that will like prove that we trust you or some stuff.
After we did the drow execution.
I lied, by the way. I'm gonna smoke before I turn my camera on.
The agreed upon execution or sacrifice.
I don't remember this.
The priestess.
Oh yeah, okay, I do remember.
The Drow High Priestess and her alpha male consort.
Yes, to prove that they hate the drow.
Yeah.
To poison spray.
Yeah.
And she turned someone into a crab.
Yes.
Mhm.
All the relevant bits.
Yep.
Derek stole money and gave it back because he's a shitty rogue.
Oh yeah, he stole money off the drow priestess they killed, then went back to LK and dropped it off.
In a
Then they had
rare feat of game, Jarek actually got to kiss someone.
Actually true.
He killed the priestess as he killed her.
I'm sure she's gonna love him for that.
Mm-hmm. Wake up screaming.
true love's kiss wakes you up, doesn't put you asleep. Just saying. You're doing it wrong.
Chloroform brand True Love's Kiss.
So yeah, then they met up with the resistance guys at that point after they did the drow murder. Talked about smuggling in some weapons and stuff. And then Shell went on some errands. And Bess jumped her in an alley and got his ass beat. Yeah. She did not go
Yeah.
well for Vessian.
Ass beat. Like the
Beat.
Z Warriors trying to jump Frieza Saga too early. Just oof.
Yep. Vess
You
got
wouldn't
knocked
even
on.
think they're the same level character. It was pretty brutal.
Yeah, yeah. Shell woke Vess up once he went unconscious. And basically said, I don't want to fight with you. You just need to disappear. At which point,
Taste death in
Vess.
whatever flavor you want, not the one the party is hurtling you towards. I have the transcripts if you want to refresh your memory.
Yeah. And then Vess went to the knives. Showed up pretty bloody and beaten because he was at 1 hit point. Said about, Shell threatened my brother, so I basically jumped her and was trying to kill her. At which point, Shell shows up, fresh as a frickin' daisy, and Zoria proceeds to be like, we're taking this outside, Shell. And then Zoria kicked Shell's ass. Well, Shell was like, I don't want to fight you. Don't do this. And didn't attack Zoria, but Zoria kicked the crap out of Shell. I
Went
believe,
all out.
slit her
Yeah.
throat at the end of it. With a shot.
Didn't
It was
slit her throat, it just Ran
It,
it across,
yeah,
which doesn't cut, but
ran across her throat.
It shall be noted that Shell ran down to the tavern, and this was done in front of
Yes.
a crowd.
yes.
And then the patrons dogpiled Zoria and Jarek had to intervene.
Jarek, who was disguised as Bastille.
He had to get that Bastille street cred by making them call him ma'am.
Your camera is so very off.
Ah, there he is. Two.
Yeah, there were 3. I remember there being 3. There were 3 at the table, only 2 did anything.
Hmm.
Yep, and we cut off before
Yeah.
Derek could go for that, I believe.
Yeah, a note that said me and, or it just said the room number.
3A
Yeah.
midnight, yeah.
Just said the number.
It's the next room over.
One
Derek
up,
disguised as
actually.
Bastille had the people drag Shell's body out of the
Tavern.
tavern. And Zoria and where were you Rick?
Bastille.
Bastille Rick.
Bastille Rick? Zoria and
Bastille.
Bastille Rick came back up to the room where Bess was sitting on the bed.
We'd
No.
like instructions on how to
No.
play rogue.
It always has to have RRICK at the end. You can't mess with the naming convention.
It's Jarek. He'll do it just to fuck with us. Yeah, I think that was it. Do we want to start
That
up
was
there?
it. And this is
Yep.
where I mute myself.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Zora just nonchalantly just walks into the room, sits down on the chair, and proceeds to clean the rapier which had been bloodied with a cloth, of all things. Just going about it very slowly, very deliberately, cleaning the blade.
Favoring her afterglow. That would mean that Jarek shows up around a minute after Zoria, but what time is it, by the way, Gump? Because I believe this all started like 8 o'clock.
It was getting dark when Shell left from the castle.
It was
Yeah, so,
nightfall. It had just gotten dark when
okay.
Bess
It was
jumped.
like, we'll call it like 9, 10, somewhere in there. Jarek will just go back to his kit and sit right back down. Won't even bother sparing a glance at either Zoria or Bastille. Or Bastille. Bessian. Not
That
touching it.
hasn't been addressed.
But after Jarek passes another potion over to Vess. So, are you two going to have a talk about this? Because I have somewhere to be. I don't want to wait until you've had a sufficient amount of time to be dramatic.
Where did Shell go? What
Hell,
happened?
probably. This one's on you, by the way, Zoria.
Zora just lifts her head up. Yes?
Well, I'm just saying if the Rakshas is coming from me, Shell's going on you. So
I need
twinsies.
to kill Shell.
Well, Jarek just slowly looks at Zoria's rapier. You might be a little bit late to that party.
Zora shakes her head. There
She's
was
dead?
plenty of warning. I don't care. She was dragged outside. And I suppose I have appointments to keep. I don't recommend either of you are here when it comes.
I mean, that's very generous of you, but you're acting as if we have a say in that. I don't think they're going to be scheduling.
Then you should go.
Yeah, not for another hour or two. I have something to go deal with. But
Sorry, what appointment?
she's talking about the town guard.
Yes.
Oh, the town guard's gonna be.
I mean, Zoria did just effectively murder Shell in a tavern full of people who are very not happy about it. Except for the Drow. Drow seemed they seem pretty amused.
Their entertainment was not my goal.
Beth is gonna drink the potion that Jarek gave him, which is 44 plus 2.
Mm-hmm. Are we gonna get to skip the emotional bullshit then? Because I'm used to there being some kind of a sit down powwow thing that you people like to do after you murder people. Is that
No.
something we're not doing?
Thank you, Jarek, for helping me after.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a little confused about what. I mean, I know why I want Shell dead. I thought you two would have a problem with that, maybe?
People die constantly. You cycle in and out. Zoria, did you have anything you wanted to offer to the person you just kill stole? You put a stick in this dragon's eye, so I figured you might have something you wanted to say.
I can only go so far. Even my patience has limits.
Well, there you go. Cryptic.
Well, thank you for a job well done, I guess. And
This was not a job well done, and you have nothing to thank for.
Yeah, it was kind of sloppy, if anything.
This was messy, sloppy, and impulsive.
yeah, I wanted to murder her, and she just about killed me.
Yeah, you'll have that. So I have a question. Since you're both so staggered right now, and I don't really understand why, and I can't relate to that. The two of you, one way or another, have both now contributed to killing my dinner.
I will provide.
Are we sure?
Yes,
All right.
is no issue.
I thought this was gonna be more of a thing. Okay, yeah.
Unless I am unavailable, we have yet to see.
What's the scheduling like for that?
I
Like
have no idea.
once a day.
Once a day?
Every other day.
No, no.
What does Jarek say to when Beth says that? Sorry.
Once a day.
Once a day, okay. Wait, but how much? That seems like a Shell. Wouldn't you have like blood problems? Once a day.
I don't know. She was a turtle.
Is it just like a little bit? Like how
A
much?
little bit more than a vial. Yeah.
I will provide.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. A little more than a pint.
It is a pint, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, like a pint. Like
No, he's pint. Sorry, that was my memory, not his.
That's a lot. It's like,
I mean, you lost just about that much this evening.
and again, see where Shell almost killed me. Well, I mean, basically.
Well, I mean, maybe you can split it between you.
I don't mind.
There you go. See? Teamwork. Be a team.
I'm gonna.
Jarek's gonna get so fat from all this blood, we're gonna have to
We're gonna
roll
die.
him around.
A pint every other
Roll him
day.
around in a
Like, you're
wheelbarrow.
gonna
He's gonna
die.
get so fat.
It's a half a pint a day. You'll be fine.
A vampire can hang on a little longer than half a day without blood, I believe.
I mean, if we
From-
have to, we can maybe push it to every other day.
I'm
Sure.
I'm gonna go downstairs
Why?
because I need to see this after. And Vess is gonna stand up and head toward the door.
Circle watch for a second and then look over to Zoria.
Zora will look at Jarek like knowingly. You should go to, not be here.
I would actually like to scope out the next room to make sure I'm not walking into an assassination attempt, but maybe you could keep the elf alive. You can only dwell on the afterglow for so long, Zoria.
I just wanted to peacefully await for consequences. Oh, sweet consequences. Fine. She sheaths the rapier, cracks her neck, steps outside.
So dramatic. Jerk walking out beside her.
Thank you, by the way. I truly meant that.
Yeah, I told you I would have your back. Just don't try to make it a thing.
It's not thing.
Good.
You're
Then
here.
we can stop talking about it because this is awkward.
Yeah. Go down the stairs.
Vess is gonna go outside and look to see if he can find Shell. Mm-hmm.
Bessie, you wanted to go outside and look for Shell.
Mhm.
Okay. Go outside into the dark night. Shell is not around.
Are there any signs like of blood or where they may have left Shell or took Shell?
Make a survival check with advantage. Actually, not with advantage, but the DC is lowered.
Okay.
To track like footprints in the snow and slush.
8.
8. There's a lot of footprints. A couple of cart tracks. You're not really sure which way anybody would have taken Shell. Or if she simply got up when she left the bar.
Dun, dun, dun.
You could try other methods if you wish.
I mean, yeah, he's gonna keep looking around outside the bar, kind of like walk to one side of it, walk to the other side, look down alleys, etc.
Mm-hmm.
In the immediate vicinity.
Okay. You don't see Shell in the immediate vicinity, no.
Do I see any type of hubbub? Is there like people talking about it? Are there constables coming? Is there any like aftermath going on?
People are talking about it. And there are three gentlemen walking towards the bar, kind of discussing it all.
Hey, you. You see
Yeah,
a turtle?
yeah.
Which way did she go?
And we took her to the temple.
That way?
Yeah,
Points the way
the
they were
the
going.
the Elven Temple. I forget what it's called.
Okay, thanks. And Vess will go looking for said.
Is Zoria with her? Or with him? Yeah.
Not yet, I assume. Hmm.
What's Zoria doing?
Going down the stairs with her nose held up high.
Okay.
How's everyone look inside the bar?
Um, they don't look. Actually, given the bar that you all chose, the establishment that you all chose, you are not looked upon particularly well. You get some sneers. But nobody rushes to arrest you.
Hmm. What of the drow?
They're there. The three of them.
Any movement?
They're moving, talking to each other, playing a game of cards.
Hmm.
All women.
They're all women? Oh,
Three
thought they were
women.
male.
Yes. No.
With her nose held up high, Zoria exits after Vess.
Okay. Make a perception check, sorry.
Perception, this
Mhm.
should be fun.
Jump, yeah.
9.
Okay. Vestian, are you trying to be sneaky?
Nope.
Zoria, you catch some movement down the street and see a figure that looks like Vestian turn a corner.
Is Jarek around?
Nope. Jerk stayed upstairs. He's scoping out that door.
What is he doing? She. Hmm. She turns to the bar. If anyone looks for me, I will be back shortly.
She says to the door.
No, not the door, the bar.
Oh, so she pops her head back in the bar.
Well, I thought she was like half-seas. Well, if she's out, she's out. She doesn't say anything.
Okay.
She just walks. She's looking over her shoulder.
Yeah.
A bit of proud paranoia going on, if I can describe it as such. Fears of a wild turtle coming at her from odd angles.
A terror of red-eared sliders.
It's okay, you can just make her more turtle.
Totally totally not afraid, just keeping an eye out.
Not afraid at all.
Not afraid even a little bit.
Not at all. Just keeping an eye out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you follow. You try to follow Vessian.
Yeah.
Vessian, I assume you're not walking with any particular slowness.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't believe Vess knew that Zoria
So,
would be
right.
joining.
I don't believe so
Yeah.
either.
I'm not entirely sure if Vess knows the location they were talking about, though.
It is.
Temple of Corellian.
Yeah.
Emperor Corellian.
Oh no, Duck is here.
In my greatest time of need, Duck is with me.
Next
Duck it.
character, Duck.
Fucking Arcogras.
It'll be
You're
like
not too far off.
it'll be like Brutus, an awoken animal.
That's a great idea, Gump. That's a fabulous idea.
God damn it.
You're welcome.
Next group party name is gonna be Duck Dynasty.
We all play Owlings, reskinned.
So you Vessian's been out and about in this city because he's been here for a couple of months. And he always was going out, and he had this morning routine where he'd, run around the city and go bathe on his own. And work out in the mornings.
Mhm.
So he knows where it is. So let me make another perception check.
Worse, 8.
Okay.
Yeah, Zora just, upon realizing that she is losing Vess, she will just look in the general direction that Vess is, and do an Arcana 10, 10 DC Arcana check to cast Message.
Oh, what's the range on message?
120.
Okay.
I like how the moment Shell is gone, everybody needs bless.
11 plus a lot of stuff, so yeah.
Yep. Alright.
Vess, don't go too far. Wait for me. I'm catching up. No need to reply to message.
Does Vess get the message?
Let's see. Low, yes. High, no. Low, yes.
Vess responds, okay. And he'll pause.
Best text back. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Zora's just walking in the snow, just. Jarek told me to keep you safe. Takes a sip of wine.
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
It looks like a soy sauce bottle.
No, it doesn't. It's a baby wine bottle.
It's a baby wine bottle.
I would hope
But
so.
I see what you mean. No, I'm not drinking soy sauce.
That'd be really bad.
Vess nods and starts heading to the temple again. They say they took Shell this way.
Really? And you care why?
I need her to be dead. She was right, you know. I ambushed her and I was gonna murder her. I'm not the good guy. You know that, right?
I wanted to do this cleanly. In street. With crowd. The rules and by the book, as you should. But then Jarek told me I was being stupid. So I wasn't stupid anymore.
I mean, if she's dead, I mean, one way or the other, thank you.
No need to thank. This... I said it when we met. My kind doesn't take insults kindly. And even though I have a very good tolerance, all it takes is a simple drop for a bowl to spill.
Well, I often find that my gratitude isn't based upon need.
You do not need to thank. I'm happy you're fine and back. Are you staying?
I think I'm not opposed to that idea. There are things I want to do. It might be easier if I'm traveling with the two of you to get those things done. And I know Dirk mentioned that he wants to save the world, and or at least stop the demon invasions. That sounds pretty good to me.
I'm not sure he can, but it's strange watching him. It's like, I don't know, little crippled goblin that could. Always keeps pushing forward. Always keeps overachieving. At first it was interesting and funny to watch. But now, I'm starting to believe him.
I have no fucking clue why the vampire wants to stop a demon invasion, but
I have theory. It is far-fetched, but it is theory. Deep down, I think he is good.
guess that makes one of us.
One of us. I'm happy that you returned. I like your company. You were quiet, but I like having you around.
Feel like there's just more to find out by traveling with both of you. This world's a shitty ass place,
Oh,
but maybe there are some people that make it worthwhile.
world is fine as it is. Demon invasion, no demon invasion. People die every day.
People murder every day.
Yes, they are. And brutalized every day. That's not going to change. But some of us want more from world than that. In my case, it's knowledge. In Jedric's case, maybe it is childish heroism. Yet little cripple's deformed goblin keeps going.
But you didn't like goblins.
I know, I'm making point. It's something I don't like. That shouldn't be alive, should not have survived birth, that just keeps on going.
This entire conversation is a fucking meme.
And
I
I'm
guess we
happy
can
you're
figure
back.
out. I
Yes.
didn't want to die and leave it Unknown.
No one wants to die. Not even Shell, I think. I could never figure her out.
Told me you two were friends.
Zoria looks at Vess like weirded out.
That's why she wanted to poison you, so that she could end that shit.
I'm smart. I'm very smart. Well read, educated. But I find people difficult. Shell was the epitome of that.
We'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that. One thing though. The very first thing I asked Shell was to not play games, to be straightforward, truthful.
Hmm.
I ask you the same.
An eye for an eye, for sure. You be honest with me, I'll be honest back.
Yes.
Bess will walk in silence until they get to the temple, unless Doria has anything else that she wants to talk about.
I don't know if Zoria's trying to dig there or not.
Yeah. A tad bit more. I believe Shell ruined your little secret. Not elf boy after all.
Oh, you mean my brother?
No. I mean you.
What'd Shell say?
Said you were not men.
You're really, pulling this truth thing right away, huh?
Was that not clear?
She wasn't wrong.
Smart.
I find this easier.
It is. Safer to travel.
Keeps people like Jarek away.
I suppose. He's not that bad, as you have come to know him.
I agree, but he still likes the brothel. Still avoid that conversation.
I won't tell him, but if I know, he knows too.
Well, I guess thank you for letting me know. I, yeah. Shaw was right.
Is no problem.
Can you continue on to the church, to the temple?
Yeah, just walk and talk, but then silence.
Vessian looking uncomfortable.
Uh-huh. And maybe making up for lost time with her wine bottle.
Is it her from now on?
Not until Jarek knows.
Speaking of Jarek,
Derek's just taking a look around A2. Or I'm sorry, A3.
3A.
3A. Yeah, don't fucking. Yes.
So you have to pick the door.
Sure. I am grabbing upon thy dice.
Is it still
Come to
day
me,
for that?
D20.
Huh.
15 plus.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like 21.
Yep. Okay, so you get in, no problem. Click, click. Open the door. Step inside. Close the door. Lock it back up. It's dark. No candles. Excuse me. And this is the top floor of the inn. The walls cant in at the top. And there are a few skylights that show the night sky currently. This room is larger than yours and seems to be more of a suite or higher classroom in general.
And there are no lights on, as you said, so
There are no candles lit.
he'll make sure the door is locked and find himself a corner. Like, move a corner that won't be lit by candles. And if it would, he'll just move fucking candles.
Sure.
He'll put a chair over in the corner, sit down, and wait.
Sitting in the chair.
Mm-hmm. In the dark.
Nice comfy chair.
He's
Okay.
missing
Finds
himself
a
a
big
cat to
fat
stroke.
cat. Yeah,
Yeah.
fat cat to put on his lap.
Okay. About an hour passes and Vishali says, Jerk, do you smell cooking meat? Are your ears on fire?
Derek will take a sniff at the air.
You do not smell your ears on fire.
No. No, I don't.
I must have imagined it. I can't smell things anyway.
And he'll just go back to waiting.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So a few hours past that. And there's a clock on the mantle, so you can actually watch the time tick by so slow. But
Sure, Vishla's complaining every step of the way.
Vishla,
Sure he is.
I don't know. If you were talking to him, he'd happily have a conversation with you.
Yeah, Derek's mostly just thinking. He's got a lot to think about.
Sure, of course. Eventually the clock reads midnight. And then midnight 01, midnight 02, midnight 03. And you hear a key fumbling at the lock. And it unlocks. And the door opens. And in walks the drow woman in charge that was in the common room.
Huh. I'm assuming she's gonna. Oh,
She
go ahead.
shuts the door behind her and says, I'm glad you found my note.
Yep.
You will not bite me. But after you help me out of this armor, you may eat me.
What?
And it fade to black there.
Yeah. As Jerk just stares off for a second and goes, "War mode disabled." So yeah, fade to black over there then. Because I'm not even gonna pretend that. No, yeah.
I think
Pink,
what
are
you're
you
trying to say
okay?
is Jerick is definitely going to fade to black.
Yeah.
Jerick shadow steps across the room.
Where did Pink go?
I don't know.
A minute.
Shocked.
Shocked?
No, Mima just arrived in the middle of the sex scene, so that was
Okay.
disconcerting.
Mm-hmm.
Jerk's here ready for conspiracy and intrigue and murdering a motherfucker and oh, it's dessert. Okay. That's even better.
Mm-hmm. Vestian and Zoria make it to the temple of Corellian. And find a as they approach, there's a lump on the temple steps in front of the door. Get closer and it makes out to be a turtle wrapped in heavy-ish garments.
Bess will approach and examine the wrapped turtle.
Okay. What are you examining for?
Signs of life.
Make a medicine check.
Oh, I'm proficient.
You're proficient in that. Wow. I think
I
it
am.
might be one of the first ones we've had.
17.
17. She is not, there's no pulse. However, in this cold, who knows? Do turtles hibernate? Maybe.
Yes, actually.
A brewmate, yeah.
A brewmate.
I'm on it. Shh.
And there's no breath.
Zoria, do you have a blade?
Zora just walks up. Slowly touches Shah with a foot.
Mm.
Trying to push.
Sure, where?
Just like kick me. Hey, you awake?
Oh, okay. No response.
Just a second. No blade is needed. I was thorough. This is wrong temple though.
Is it the wrong temple?
Yes.
Well, I mean, out of character.
Yeah.
Is it the wrong temple?
Is wrong temple.
This is the Temple of Corellian.
Would this be a temple that would best know if this temple would be able to heal or bring?
Y'all aren't thinking of the obvious.
Vessian's not.
Vest? Well, I don't know how much about this temple Vest knows, or this religion specifically.
Where does Shell hang out? Where is Dale?
I don't think Vest knows about Shell and Dale.
He
Sorry.
does. The whole
Rakshasa.
party knows. He's never met Dale, but he's been to Malar at least twice now. And she knows
Vest
that Shell
has?
was Yep, the Rakshasa fight. We rendezvoused at the Temple of Malar.
Oh, we rendezvoused there.
Then Shell took great pains to tell the entire party at least twice that Dale is her friend. Because everyone was saying that Shell was going to use that poison on Dale.
Okay. Vest is not thinking that that's her god, like, or that would be where they would take somebody to heal them. So, like, the question is more, in Vest's mind, would somebody bring a body here for it to be rezzed or healed?
Or just buried.
Or just buried? Which is the most likely avenue for this god?
Given Shell's disconnect from this god, you do not believe that the likelihood of her being resurrected at this temple is high.
Okay. Well, Vest will sit down next to the body and just start drinking.
What are you doing?
I don't know, waiting
For what?
for whoever's gonna find this.
Is the wrong place for it to be found.
Should it be found someplace else?
Yes.
Where?
Zoria looks in the direction of the Temple of Malar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Why?
not sure. I'm not sure what kind of afterlife she has, if any. I know mine. I look forward to it. I don't think hers is desirable. So at least body can have some rest and be treated well. We usually
want-
don't care for bodies, but
Do you want to take her there?
does literally no one care about this, like in the street?
The streets are rather empty.
Hmm.
But at some point, a couple of guards are going to approach you and be like, "What's going on?"
Dead body.
Who? Do you know?
Short old lady.
You know what happened?
She fucked around and she found out.
Zoria snaps her teeth at this, just very audibly.
All right. I'm gonna go. Well, we're gonna go get a wagon, I guess. I don't. She's pretty big. Uh,
She knew the guy over at the Temple of Malar.
yeah, great.
We figure we'll bury her there or something.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, sure.
So these guards leave and eventually return with more. And a wagon. And a bunch of them. Hoist shells, frozen shell, into the wagon. Um,
Zora whispers to Vest very quickly. Once this is done, I go face music. Don't like waiting.
we're gonna need you to come with us. Both of you.
To temple? Or
No.
home?
We're going to the castle.
Ah. There is no need for taking her.
We already got the cart. Let's go.
Best follows.
Don't understand. She is not needed because she wasn't there. I, on the other hand, was.
Yeah, neat. So they take you both back to the castle.
Yeah, this ends with Zoya saying, I killed her, don't take her. Just,
I'm guilty one.
yeah. But not admitting it with guilt, just like matter of factly stating it,
Hmm.
just.
So both of you are taken to the castle. And you are set to wait in the courtyard with numerous drow, hands on crossbows. Not that that matters to Vessian.
Any of them
That's
familiar?
just guy's ass kicked Gump. Please, like, he doesn't need he doesn't have the strength right now to catch crossbow.
Fess is over
Please.
here like, oh, I thought we were in trouble, but they just want to play catch.
Gosh.
Any of these drow
Fetch?
familiar?
Some of them, yeah.
Some of them that
Zoria winks at one that she knocked out.
Yeah, just the cruel smile.
Oh, Jarek, you're rubbing off. Right now, getting rubbed off.
Bess is kind
Was-
of hanging his head, just looking shameful.
I apologize, you should not be here. You can
He
probably skip over wall if you
he
want.
whispers back to Vess or back to Zoria and just says, "It was my mess. Just because you cleaned it up doesn't mean it wasn't my mess."
This was my mess long before you came.
They're just gonna be standing there fighting over it.
The steel comes out. Unpleased.
Mm.
And grabs you both by the collar.
Can she reach? I don't think it works mechanically quite well. Like, she doesn't have the same
One
effect.
up, one down.
She hauls you down to her level. Because your collar would realistically be about 6 feet.
Yeah.
You get room service delivered to you?
I'm not hungry. And yeah, she just put it together. She's gonna eat.
So is Jerk.
Hey.
But no biting.
Okay, so Vestille is unpleased.
And
Mhm.
she
Trying her
drags you
best to do this.
drags you both into the castle.
Mhm.
So it was you two, or mostly you, sorry.
I don't believe we have met.
Yeah, I don't think so. But word gets round.
Hmm.
What happened?
Shell died.
How?
No. I killed Shell.
She tripped into a bunch of, oh no.
Please, stop lying.
She tripped into a bunch of oh no.
I jumped her in an alley.
Okay,
That is true.
but you killed her?
Doria cleaned up my mess.
I attacked her unprovoked at the dancing knives. Killed her in middle of crowd.
The reports that we have are that yes, Vessian, you jumped her in an alleyway. And then you chased her out of said alleyway and she beat your ass.
Yeah.
And then a while later you both end up at this elvish inn.
I was already there.
Both being Vessian and Shell.
I see.
And you went up to your room, and then she followed. And then she came back down like 3 minutes later, looking a little frantic and surrendering. And you ran her through with magic.
Yes.
Like I said, Zoria cleaned up my mess.
So we have attempted murder and actual murder.
Was that not clear?
Oh, I'm just clearing things up. Making sure that they are what they say they are. God damn it.
God damn it.
Right.
Right now,
We
really?
don't need this. Can't you fuckers keep yourselves composed long enough to do your job? Kill each other in the off
Apparently
time
fucking not.
outside of the city.
This was my off time.
It would have been my preference, but the situation became intolerable.
It's kind of time sensitive, you know. If not by midnight, then somebody turns into a squashed pumpkin or something.
Yeah. Um, well, we're gonna have to punish you.
Mm.
Tomorrow, in the day, where everybody can watch. So, we're going to escort you to the prison tonight, where you'll be held until the morning. Probably afternoon.
And then what, if I may inquire?
Then we will punish you. I don't know exactly yet. We have to talk to Shell.
She
I
lied.
believe you'd have hard time doing that.
Magic goes a long way.
Divine magic. She says
Do not
almost
resurrect that
children.
woman, or I will make it my last task to try to kill you.
For some reason, I'm unconcerned.
I believe that, and yet I would still die, and that might suck if you want certain things done in this town.
Yes, you are going to inconvenience us.
Wow, Shell and Jericho really rubbing off on those two.
Right? What the hell? Where did this come from?
It's like they detected the bitchiness, like, was void, and they're just filling the void.
Mm-hmm.
Meeting the quota.
Yeah, it's like displacing water and the rest flows to fill its place. So proud.
So, you two are led off to cells outside of the castle. And you stay there for the night.
Yeah, as the guard is leaving, Zora just, if you can deliver a message, tell them to either be done with us tomorrow or not hinder us too much, insofar as making us incapable of doing job. Either or.
I'm sorry. That's not my call. Oh.
I don't know. Worth a try.
So the night passes.
They take nothing from us?
They take all your stuff.
They find stuff.
Your sacks and parcels, your magic focuses or components.
Wine bottle?
Yeah.
God.
Oh no.
Those
No.
guards are about to have a great night.
When Vess removes the wine bottle, he very carefully puts the strap back around his wrist, packs it up, and tucks it into like the rest of his pack. Very carefully.
Mm-hmm. If either of you want to hide anything that would be hideable, you may make a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, I'm not shoving the Stone of Meta Magic up Zoria's ass, because if I recall, it is several
It is
inches
sizable.
long.
Try
Yes.
the front butt.
No.
Doria's gotten to the point in hobgoblin culture where she learns about prison pockets and skill efficiency.
Yeah, no. Zora is not fighting this. She seems content.
Same with Vess.
Yep. Okay, sure.
What a duo.
Well, the morning comes. Jarek.
I mean, imagine he probably slept through morning given,
Oh, yeah.
daylight.
For sure.
Given his exhaustive activities the night before.
Oh yeah, no. He's
Mhm.
completely convinced this was distractionary, and he's just like, fuck, distract me more.
An interesting. I'll text you the details.
Yeah.
Really? You're leaving the sorted stuff to...
No, there's some private details that have to be worked out between Jarek, but Ryuni, the drow female,
Better note that one down. Reuni.
Ruini, Ryuni. But what you can do, Jarek, is roll con and performance using
yeah, sure.
dexterity or charisma.
What do you think I'm using?
Charisma.
Con, not very good. 11.
Okay.
And performance, also not very good. God damn it, Jarek. The one thing he's supposed to be good at, and he's still fucking
Uh-huh.
awful at.
Well, she rolled a 14 and a natural 20, so you get your shit rocked.
Yeah, that's acceptable.
I thought creatures were supposed to be better at this.
Oh, don't worry. Next time I will be. I get better every time. This is an acquired thing.
Would you like your clothes, or are you going to keep hiding under the sheets?
Yeah, the latter, actually. I'm still just gonna soak this in. Drow were everything I thought they were going to be. Bless Lolth.
Yeah, something like that. Hmm. Jerk, do you have anything planned for the morning?
Well, I'm assuming Reuni's gonna be out, which
Yes.
means Jerk will retire back to the normal room, sleep under the bed. But that'd be about it.
All right, Vessian and Zoria do not come back. Are not back.
Oh yeah, that is an issue. So after he's gotten some rest in him, so like noonish?
Noonish.
Yeah, we'll call it noonish. He'll start
Mhm.
looking around to see if he can't find any indicators like that they were back since the last time.
Okay. You don't
I'm
find
assuming.
any indicators that they were back.
Well, fuck, Shell got them already. Yeah, he'll make himself some potions, do some stretches, consider bathing in past because this is glorious. He's gonna keep this stank for a bit. Um, and yeah, he'll head out into town, wrap himself up with the appropriate hooding and all that.
Mhm.
And much like them, his first idea is to be going towards the Temple of Malar. Oh no, actually, you know what? We'll do this the intelligent route. He'll go to the bar of the inn that they're staying in,
Okay.
and approach a bartender.
Yeah. Good morning, afternoon.
Morning. After, yeah, whatever. Time of day.
Yeah. How
Salutations.
can I help you, sir?
There were two people who did some nasty shit here last night.
Were
What
they
do you know
making too
whatever?
much noise, sir?
No, I think it was like murder right around that area, that
Yes,
table
I've been
there.
informed.
Yeah, you know what happened to them?
No, sir, I do not.
Perfect. Okay, thank you. Turk will turn and walk out, and then seek out the nearest guard.
Hmm. For the record, different guy than was on shift last night.
Oh yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
They don't have immortal staff.
Right.
But yeah, he'll step out and look for a guard.
Okay. Not hard to find.
Just flag them down. Mister, sir, person.
Yeah. How can I help you?
The Dancing Knives had a murder last night. Did you hear anything about that?
Yeah, we did. What's up?
Cool. Did the victim get back up?
No, not so far as I know.
Okay, alternatively then, were the culprits caught?
Um, yeah, I believe so.
Okay,
I
there it
mean,
is.
I didn't catch him or nothing, but
Okay. And where would one go to confirm that?
probably the prison.
Whereabouts is that? I make it my point to never find out where the prison is in a given town.
It's it's a good thing, sir. But if you go like that way, about a mile, it's along the main road, you'll find it.
Perfect. He'll head in that direction then.
Mm-hmm. Zoria and Vessian.
Yeah.
You are both led from the prison outside into a courtyard. There is a crowd of people, commoners, a crowd of drow guard, and not drow guard gathered, maintaining the peace. And there are two 6x6 spikes, posts, driven into the ground. About 6 feet from each other.
Did we technically get a long rest?
Yes.
Getting some Vlad Tepish
In,
vibes.
in case you want to make a run for it, these are not piled with wood, for the record. You are not to be burnt at the stake.
Zora is going to recall into her memory and see if this looks like a good old-fashioned whipping.
A good old-fashioned whipping.
Wow.
40
Okay.
lashes, something like that?
Lashes, yeah.
Has Soria experienced or seen a good old-fashioned whipping?
Oh, yes.
She's normally the one doing the whipping.
Right?
This is gonna be a bit sad.
Now, the two like lowest hit point characters. And here we go getting whipped.
Yep. They
Derek
take
doesn't have them, so he can use them.
Like unconscious after 2.
they take
Oh no!
you and tie you to the posts. Tie your hands around the other side. And yes, sorry, it does look like a whipping post.
She grunts dismissively.
Mm-hmm. And behind you, you hear the voice of Queen Catherine. For the crimes of attempted murder and murder, these two are sentenced to lashing until unconscious or 10 lashes and 15 lashes. And somebody,
I don't.
yes, go ahead.
Sorry. I don't know how this is going to work,
Mhm.
but if I can use saving face just to, whilst it's happening, just to endure a little bit more.
Maintain composure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean,
Uh,
Vess is sober for the first time in a while, so like
It's gonna
he's not having a
suck.
good. Yeah, he's already in like punished.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 questions.
Yes.
One, is this the scene that Jarek finds?
Arousing. Oh,
I mean,
do you
yes.
see that scene?
Yes. Is this what he
Yes.
walks up to?
You walk
Okay.
up to the steel, approaching Zoria, and ripping her clothes down her back.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, my second question. Is there a kebab vendor?
Yeah, he's a little busy though right now, watching.
Jarek will walk over to him. I
Dude,
need one. It's an
kebabs.
emergency.
What? Yeah. Just leave your money on the cart.
Yeah. Here's a coin. Just kebab me.
Reaches
The
just,
man is.
reaches just like haphazardly with a kebab.
The man is probably devastated that his one source of economic safety for the foreseeable future has left town.
Right.
Not that anyone knows.
Jarek will then find his way to a high place like a rooftop and
And
sit.
sit.
Or no, I'm sorry, it's noon. So an alleyway.
Mhm.
Does he see a topless Vess?
He's about to. But before we get there, Vesteel approaches you, Zoria. Rips the back of your clothes open, your shirt.
I will mend later.
And says, "Here, bite down on this. It'll help. I've been there."
Starship Troopers.
Right?
Ooh.
I watched that scene specifically.
Mm-hmm.
It's a brutal one.
And then
Zoria looks at the leather thing and just says, "It's first time I'm offered this luxury. I can do without."
okay. And then Vestian, Vesteel comes over to you, rips open the back of your shirt. Unfortunate. Interesting. Whatever. Bite down on this. It'll help.
Yeah, just to make a little point as well. On Zoria's back, there are already markings of past.
Whippings.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and abuses.
Mm-hmm.
That says some regular old scars, as if Vess is a level 7 monk.
Right.
Who's head combat. But gladly bites down while looking pale and eyes already bloodshot and just kind of half out of it.
Withdrawn.
Yeah. I feel like Vess gets disadvantaged today.
Probably. Probably, yeah. Now a whip does a d4.
1d4 plus
1d4?
strength.
Yeah.
It's finesse. It actually can use dex. And there are two gentlemen behind you, each. Well, behind both of you. There's two guys back there with whips. The first whip for each of you. Vessian is 3 damage. Soria is 4 damage.
Can Zoria snap her fingers whilst the first whip comes?
Yes.
Just so Azurth is projected somewhere out of reach.
Is summon familiar a...
It's a ritual, so she can just bring him in and out of the...
leveled spell?
It is.
Can you cast a leveled spell without components?
This bit,
do you
I'm
need
not sure.
I think, because he's already summoned.
He's already summoned, so she shouldn't need any material.
Okay, so just call him back and forth.
She's just calling him, like Shell would call Biscuit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you can call him into existence.
Azurth will post up somewhere looking at Zoria and she looking at him, and they will grimly look at each other.
Mm-hmm. Vessian, 6 damage.
Number 2 for me?
Number 2.
Okay.
Zoria, 4 damage. And these are both non-magical whips, for the record.
Not that it matters.
No. And fuck, does it hurt? Zoria, even used to the pain, or even used to being whipped, hurts a lot.
Yeah.
Vessian,
Just looks at the owl.
the skin being flayed from your back. 5 damage, Vessian. 3 damage, Zoria. Wow, your guy is weak.
Weak sauce. 12 more to go. Come on.
You're the DM, Gump. Just add more to the modifier.
Right? He really starts putting his arm into it. Hi, sweetie. It's Eo. come by for the whipping. 4. Vessian, you take 5 damage. Zoria, you take 6.
Not bueno.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Who?
Both
Both
of
of
you.
us are just
Yeah, both.
charisma
That was 4, right?
That's
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
19 for an 18. So
Vessian is not taking this well.
No. This has had a rough 24 hours.
Mm-hmm. Vessian cries out every time that whip bites into her back. Oh, and Jerk. It is
Like a
her.
little girl.
He's going to like not to think about that. Instead, he's considering, I wonder if mending would get that. It's a clean cut.
Jerk, you can almost smell the blood in the air.
Ooh.
You imagine you can
Ooh.
smell it at the very least.
It's a taster sample.
Zoria, you are being very stoic about it, though.
yeah.
5, Vessian.
5 damage.
6 damage, Zoria.
I'm not gonna make it.
No.
No.
Nope.
Mathematically,
Unless they
you're
start
both
getting
up.
really weak really quick.
Yeah. 6 damage, Vessian. 5 damage, Zoria. That's number 6. Vessian has 4 more.
Yep.
Zoria, 9.
Mm-hmm.
Vessian, 6. Zoria, 4. It's number 7. I hope somebody else is tracking these two in case I lose.
I've already taken 7.
7,
Next one
yes.
for me is 8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Both of you is on 8.
Mhm.
Vessian, 6. Zoria, 5. They are just lighting into you. I need
And on the next one, I'm out.
charisma saving throws from both of you.
I'm going to use saving face for this one. I don't know who's friendly. Bess is.
Can you see Jerk? Jerk, are you trying to hide?
Jerry's tucked away in an alleyway, so
I got a 14, so I think at this point, like,
Vess
there's
is a
just
little
like a numb, like,
to it, yeah.
yeah, already like unconscious, just needs a little.
She's somewhere else now.
disassociated.
She has experience with it. It's fine.
Does LK count as a friendly at this point?
No.
Does the person
I don't
ordering the
think so.
whipping count as a friendly?
I don't know. She has to go through the motions of it.
Vessian does.
Just Vessian? Okay.
Has your owl ever counted as a friendly?
Hasn't.
Okay.
Same number actually. 18.
Oh. Still very stoic, Zoria. Vessian? Fucking A, dude. They hate you. 6 damage.
Out.
Yeah. On number
I have
9?
a thing against elves for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm out on 9, yeah.
Oh. Almost made it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wish I would have. No way.
Vessian slumps at the post, held up by her arms via the cross member. Zoria, Another whip falls across your back. 3
This is number
damage.
9, right?
No, that was number 9.
This was 10.
This is 10 for you.
No?
This is 10 for
Yeah, this is
Zoria.
10 for Zoria, right?
For Zoria.
Still standing.
3 damage. How much you got left?
Just keep going.
Oh, they're going to. You got 5
Your
more. You got at
Your
least
consent wasn't really a factor here.
15 damage. What is that? 3.
Still up.
Number 12 is 3.
Still up.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Ah,
Vestian.
Mm.
Make a constitution. No, actually, just make a death save.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is that a con save? But it's not.
Fail.
8. Gump.
8.
Can I make the whimper angry?
After 12 lashes, I don't believe would. I don't know. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. Nope.
It's not an angry whimper.
If Jarek is into this kind of thing, he might get a hard on. Just.
No, he's not the one doing the whipping.
Mm.
But naked women who are bloody? I mean,
Yeah.
4 damage.
She is out.
Oh.
Clubs at 13.
Wasn't gonna make it.
She wasn't one.
Wasn't gonna make it. Okay. Vessian, make another death save. And Zoria, make a death save. And the crowd.
Success.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll in chat?
I mean,
Can we please switch to the correct channel? It's driving me nuts.
Oh, sorry. Chaz was posting stuff in the other one.
what's that?
Do you want me
You
to
were
roll?
making me laugh during series.
you don't have to roll in chat. No, you can roll on the table, on your table.
Okay.
What did you get?
16.
No modifiers.
16.
Success.
Sorry, 15.
Success. Vessian, you rolled success?
Yes, 19.
19. Thank you. Okay. Jarek, you see that they go and cut these 2 down and drag them back into the prison.
He'll make his way that way.
Mm-hmm. The crowd just begins to disperse.
Yeah, he'll make his way into the prison after him.
Excuse me, sir. No.
I'm here to pick them up. They've served their punishment.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, knock yourself out.
Vessian and Zoria, make the rest of your death saves.
Same thing. I'm gonna use a different dice.
So success.
2 successes
17.
for me.
Okay.
3
3
successes.
successes.
So you both live. Good news, everyone.
Damn near quite the opposite.
Capital punishment that you almost both made, if not for a couple of pretty good hits.
For anyone
Sixes got
wondering,
me.
I rolled a nat 1 on my death save.
No.
On one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one after that nat 1 would have put Shell back up. Sucks to suck.
Yeah.
made me remember Althane, who also rolled in that one.
The dice wanted him dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Vastille comes to you, Jarek. Good. I guess you people call this afternoon. Jarek?
I think they do.
I assume you're here to collect your idiots?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Great. See that they are taken care of. We
I'll
didn't
see to it.
want to do this, but certain things have to happen to maintain order.
Reminds me, by the way, did you send me a gift?
No?
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
What,
Thanks.
did you get like a fruit basket or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Blueberry basket.
Yep. Blueberry pie.
Edible arrangement? I'm done.
A Jarek will enter up those two.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Are they in a cell or?
They are in a cell, unconscious on the ground. I need a D4 from both of you if you plan to awake naturally.
Oh. 4?
4 hours.
Damn.
3.
3 hours.
3 hours.
It won't matter too much.
Yeah, I assume Jarek's gonna feed you a potion.
Yeah, after he's done fixing them up first. Like mending.
Oh.
A lot of mending.
Oh.
A lot of mending.
Jarek. Now's our opportunity. They don't know if they're alive or not.
Yeah.
Look at how delicious they look. With the tits
I
just
still
hanging
reek
out.
of I still reek of God, there are tits. There's so many tits.
I didn't get anything last night.
Yes, you did. I mean, no, you didn't, but that's not what I meant when I said eat. Look, I have to fix this shit up, okay? Look at their clothing. Look at that.
And? Just, I'm hungry.
You'll be fed. And they'll be the ones feeding you. But not yet. Let's get them taken care of first.
Jerk notices all the vest stuff.
Yeah, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but yeah, he'll set apart part about mending, getting rid of bloodstains and all that shit first.
Mm-hmm.
And
Does
once
mending
he's
work in this case?
on what?
Does mending work in this case?
Not on flesh.
Not
On
on
the
flesh.
clothes.
But
Mending the
yeah,
clothes.
I'm sure the clothes still, because she just ripped the shit.
Uh-huh.
So
Including
yeah,
your bindings, Vessian.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll get to work on that and readjust things where necessary. Like, I'm sorry, bindings. He's gonna do his best to try to rebind, but Jarek doesn't.
Just cinch like a corset. Well, plus there's a waist.
Yeah, he
Level
doesn't. He
two.
doesn't exactly know how all of these things work, so it's gonna show the signs of an ignorant person having done it. But
Mm-hmm.
once he's got that all set up and got them all looking vaguely normal,
How long
get
does
them-
mending take?
1 minute.
1 minute, I
each.
think.
Okay. It is a cantrip,
Thought it was a.
Yeah,
but okay.
looks very different when he does it.
It
but
takes you a good half hour of mending
that's fine.
to
But yeah, I expected about that.
repair their outfits.
Once he's got all that taken care of, he'll roll them all both onto their backs. And before he does anything else, he'll go get their possessions.
Ooh.
The backs? Don't be stupid about it.
No, they're on their backs.
Roll them on their back. Vest throws up in his mouth and drowns.
But shit, no, yeah, I guess Jarrett can't claim stupidity there. He does now, so I don't know. He'll fucking put them on their sides. But he'll go get their possessions and the like.
Sure.
Get all that stuff secured. Wrap the bottle around Vess's wrist. Put the book in Zoria's, I don't know, her fucking prison pocket.
Her goblin goodie bag?
The goblin goodie bag.
Wow. And then he'll Zoria first. Well, actually no, Vest first. We'll get a potion.
Or
No, it'll be Vest first.
44 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Getting used to this.
You come to with Jarek's hand in your face. And your lips wrapped around a glass vial.
Not that viral, unfortunately.
That'd be much smaller.
It's
would
too small
sits
for
up.
that.
Wait, he's smaller than a vial.
What does Vest do? Come on.
Vest sits up, just wipes his mouth. Thanks. Where's Zoria?
She comes next. I figured you'd want time to arrange. Your bag's over there.
Vest back towards Jerk, goes over to her bag and doesn't actually adjust anything, just kind of like laments her life in this drinking, a lot of drinking.
She starts drinking?
Yeah,
Uh,
she's just
yeah.
in the corner.
And after a minute or two, Jericho will feed Zoria.
Okay.
Yeah.
As Vest gets back to a light gray area.
Comfortably numb.
Uncomfortably numb.
That's also true.
Zoria, you awaken.
Yeah.
Jerk
What?
looming over you.
What is this?
Vest is fine. Take a second, adjust your shit.
How many did I do?
I wasn't counting.
It's whipping. You're supposed to count.
What? No. No. Ask your bird.
They hear a large burp come from the corner.
You did less than Vest.
Would Zora recall that? Gump.
You saw Vest sag somewhere around 10.
Yeah, Zora just, her face just goes flat. She grabs Jarek by the collar and uses that to pull herself up.
She ends up just pulling him down instead.
And Jericho will try helping her up. Not the call. Do you have any idea how often I have to repair this thing? I've had this shirt since Edric.
I'll mend it.
I'll take care of it.
Speaking of which, I was going to mend the clothes, but apparently that took care of itself. Nice of them.
How nice of them.
Yes. Well, God damn it, Zoria, it was me. Come on, let's get you both out of here.
Since when can you mend?
So,
I borrowed a needle from someone. Come the fuck on. We don't want you in the prison. God knows walking you through the town is going to be hard enough after everybody was watching that. Let's get you both back.
Vest stands up in the corner and slings her pack over her shoulder, looking very much more feminine
ooh,
and obviously over her shoulder, not onto her back. Like one-sided, not both.
yeah, just like
Like,
hanging
yeah.
off to one side, yeah.
Yeah.
Jarek is
Here.
trying very hard not to make eye contact with the general angle of vicinity in which Vess exists.
Vess is not looking at either of them.
I think
But
you.
obviously, like, her bindings are not in place anymore.
Right.
It doesn't look right.
They're all
Doesn't look like Vess.
loose around her
Yeah.
waist. Internal to her clothes.
I think you both earned a day off. Let's get you back to the knives.
There's things to do. But yes.
The things you have to do are to go to the fucking knives. Mend up. You couldn't even take me in a fight right now. That's no state for you to be in.
Bess leaves, like walks with them, not making eye contact.
Yeah. As soon as Soria's in the clear, the owl comes flying.
Sure. So you all leave the prison together and head back towards the knives. And need
Actually,
a minute. My
Okay.
dogs are barking at each other.
I had a thing to do, but okay.
If it doesn't involve me, by all means. So as you're leaving the castle, you turn around and you cast sending.
To the steel.
Okay.
You seem to be in charge. Once we're done with this, we need to discuss plan to eradicate resistance. Should be soon.
And Jerk will swat at the back of Zoria's head.
Good. I hope there's no ill will between us.
Soria doesn't respond.
Right. And Vasile can't.
Yeah.
And Jerk will swat Zoria in the back of the head. He'll have to reach up, but
Jumps and gets her.
If you
So,
wanted to make that painful, you could have aimed lower. What do you want?
I don't want to make it painful. I want to remind you to take the fucking day off. Stop it.
Maybe you can take the day to fill me in on whatever that was.
Resistance, we have to get rid of them. Let's get back to the damned place before we start talking about stupid shit in public.
Do we still have room in knives, or were we kicked out?
I guess you still have room? We're about to find out. Thank you, Gump.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I don't. What?
We gonna expect another JJ in a couple of months.
Ah!
Jerk is markedly wearing a slight smile the whole time.
Vess does not notice, as Vess is not looking at Jared.
Or off the ground.
So when they get back to the knives, Jerk will...
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
Oh.
What? What?
I hope I'm wrong. Never mind.
JJ?
No, never mind. I don't know what JJ was or what Gump did, but I just realized
Derek
something.
Jr.
Yeah.
Is that what you
Yeah.
realized?
Possibly. I
Huh.
don't know.
So yeah, Jerk will change over into a drow. Nameless,
Go.
nondescript female drow when they're walking into the knives.
Okay.
He'll make it a point to stand aside while Zoria and Vess go up the stairs to make it look like he's
Escorting them.
overseeing them. Yeah.
Okay.
And then to the room, presumably.
I'm presumably, yeah. Did you guys put like or did you ask specifically for no cleaning?
I imagine we have to at this point.
Probably.
That's got to be a damn
because-
habit.
Zoria probably, like, knowing Zoria, she would have, just because she was going to press the digitate it anyways.
Oh,
And
herself,
she likes
yeah.
her privacy.
Yeah.
Given-
And Jerk
given-
has torso nightmares, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
given the fact that we keep a vampire under the bed, I don't think that is wise.
Okay,
Yeah, I feel like Zoria would not want cleaning.
sure. Just
like-
a side note that I wanted to make sure of.
I like to imagine that off screen we had a mission in some town where somebody came in to clean the room and Jerk just grabbed their ankle from under the bed and they got kicked out of town. And they're like, that's it, no more cleaners. Okay. Now, you. He'll point, but not look at Vess. There's a resistance in town. We have to stop the resistance. Simple as. We have an idea of some of the major players, but things got a little more complicated when you killed my weapons traveler.
Trafficker.
Actually, no. We can do this easily.
Yeah, we'll use the hole in Azareth, unless you're objecting.
No, not even. We go pick weapons up ourselves. We meet with the Rao clergy outside of town. We show them the weapon. They can cast spells to locate the objects as they are distributed. And
Not bad
simultaneous
thinking.
attack to wipe them all out. We take leadership.
Shell is rolling over on the funeral pyre.
I'm just sitting here thinking, like, it'd be really useful if we had someone who could cast Locate Object.
I can.
Okay, that's useful. So, that's what we have going there. Anything else?
Should discuss this with your lady friend, who I suppose I saw in battle. I tried to kill her. I don't think she realizes.
Vestille, she realizes, she gets off on it. So, Charcoal. The other topic. The other two topics. Vess, can you help me here? Can you help me here?
You want to know why I killed Shell? Or tried to?
I want to know why you have tits.
Fucking hell.
Were you? Is it a family curse?
Did she always
Is
have
it-
them?
Yeah. Have you always had them? Is it a family curse? Is it an ancient dark deity?
She always had them, Jarek.
Yes, I am a... Yes. I guess that's out of the tunic. I... Maybe a woman?
Maybe.
I-
Maybe.
Oh, don't worry, Jarek.
I
She doesn't have
don't
dangly
tend-
bits down below either.
I know, I checked.
I don't tend to go around... You checked what?
Nothing. Vishla was talking about the resistance.
I don't tend to... It's easier if I don't.
If you don't have tits?
Yes. And she looks at Jarek for the first time.
Jerk
And
is
then
still
looks
not
away.
looking. Jerk is just
Looking at the wall.
Yes, it's easier because people don't assume things.
your gender. Okay.
No,
This is
in
not
fact, they
supposed to
do
be
assume my gender. That's the point. They assume that if I don't have tits, I'm a fucking guy. Because elves are hard to tell. Apparently.
So you've been told.
I mean, at the very least, nobody thought I was a woman.
You see, Shell had a lot of diabolical dark plans. I didn't mind. She had a lot of secrets. I didn't mind because we all have secrets. Soria has secrets. Soria has a dirty little book written by elves. We've all got these secrets, and I try to be really, really respectful of your secrets because I've got secrets too, and it's nobody's business. But you have tits.
And you have a penis. I assume. I haven't
Debatable.
checked. Oh. Wait. Did you check?
Jarek just goes, I would never. First off, you just happen to be more or less naked. So Zoria,
From the waist up.
I owe you an apology, Zoria, for not listening. So
In
that's
what regard?
when you mentioned the what Shell had said and all that. I just, yeah, no,
Strange that she was being truthful then. At the same time, she was trying to drive wedge between us, so yes.
Okay, I'm gonna elect not to think about this, but we should probably think about having 2 rooms from this point forward.
Why?
There's entirely too much titty to me ratio in this room, or entirely the right amount. But
We'll get 2 rooms. 2
yes,
rooms is good.
2 rooms, 2 rooms, 2 rooms.
It's a cold day. Can we afford it?
I don't care. Second point of contest. While you were both busily making turtle soup, did either of you think to grab her magical stick?
No.
Did Shell leave the room?
Point of clarification. The +1 quarterstaff was put in the cart as soon as it was confiscated from Vessian.
Oh, I know that
She
out of
does not
character.
know yet. Okay.
Fear not, I've not forgotten.
No.
We didn't see there wasn't a lot to see. Wait, I'm sorry. Out of character, you asked specifically about the stick? Okay. We didn't
Y'all
see a
didn't check the
quarterstaff.
body.
We didn't see well, yeah, but a quarterstaff would be visible.
Yes, the quarterstaff would be
So,
visible.
yeah. So, like, if he asked specifically about the quarterstaff, the answer is I didn't see the quarterstaff.
Right.
So, that's how Vest responds.
Okay. Okay, well, first off, we need to get you a magic stick. Because apparently, if you don't have a magic stick, you have troubles. I need you to not have troubles.
Kill a dragon with a non-magic stick.
She killed a dragon with stick. Non-magic.
Yes. Yeah, I know. I'm just... It's been a busy 2 days. That's all. It's been a nice 2 days. I mean, outside of you two getting whipped in town square. That was tragic, I'm sure. Tomorrow we'll get back to work.
Okay.
On that note, now that Shell's gone, I have to do something I don't like the idea of doing. So I'm just gonna out with it. Zoria, could you do me a favor?
Yes.
Go fucking talk to Hob about your eyes bleeding and you having dreams.
Zora gets up.
Not now. It's your day off. What? Does nobody understand the concept of a day off here?
I'm not exactly sure. I don't think we do.
Okay, here's how this is going to work. Day off. You both got whipped in town square. I want you to recover for a day, digest that, and move the fuck on.
Someone mentioned something funny one time. They said something like weekend or something like that. It makes no sense.
That is the time of the week that is the end of it, and that is normally when people don't do things. So I want you to treat this like your weekend, the end of your week. You had a bad week. Tomorrow we'll start nice and fresh, and maybe tomorrow you won't get whipped in town square or grow boobs.
Hobgoblin don't have weekends.
And they didn't grow. They've always. I mean, they grew a long time
Please
ago.
don't tell me more about your titties.
Then why are you bringing them up?
Because they're up and they're infused and burned into the bloody titties.
Jarek.
Bloody titties.
Jarek. Go to brothel.
Oh, I don't need to go to the brothel. I mean, I might need to go to the brothel, but I don't need to go to the brothel. I took care of that last night. Yeah, don't worry about it.
But nice. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
I found out how nice magic can be last night. So we're gonna move right ahead though. And I'm gonna go crawl under that bed for now until we get a second room. I would suggest you two share the bed unless you have proclivities that prevent that. I don't. If you do, wake me up. But I'm gonna be under the bed.
Bess is going to go back downstairs
Mhm.
and talk to the innkeep
Okay.
and ask for another
Another bottle?
room.
Oh, another room.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got one on the first floor. That's good enough for you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
How much?
Boom, 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 boom.
Gold a day.
Oh,
Gold a
off
day?
the top of my head. Sure.
Vess will pay for a week.
Okay. 10 gold.
And yeah.
Or
then
1
go-
platinum. Or 20
No.
electrum.
No, do not use new denominations.
Spreadsheet issues there. Vess will go
Yes.
back upstairs, poke her head into the room, and kind of hold up a key. I'm on the first floor. Room, whatnot.
Okay, can you take Zoria with you?
1 echo.
What?
Can-
I mean, Zoria, can you come with me?
Yes, but this is my room.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Why are we getting 2 rooms?
Titty to me ratio. Also, frankly speaking, you two got whipped together and had a thing to kill Shell, so I think you might want to have some dramatic emotional talk about that, and I don't want to be in the same room with that. I'm sure you need it, but that just sounds really boring to me. Like, I think I'd rather gouge my own eyes out.
I'm fine.
Cool. I'll be here under the bed.
Or do you want to take the room downstairs?
Why would I want to take the room downstairs?
Because Zoria has a thing with this being her room.
Fucking give me the key. Give me just. He
Sure,
starts
take the
packing up his alchemist supplies.
Bess very awkwardly hands the key over while trying not to touch Jarek at all.
And Jarek
and
is
then
maintaining no eye contact. Like,
get out of the doorway while not touching him as well. And like the odd little shuffle.
snatch. And out Jarek goes to go find the room.
Phrasing there. Don't talk about Snatch right now.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay. Well,
So-
Jerk, the room is downstairs. 1 echo.
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 Yes, 1 E.
Bess will put her bag in the corner and gingerly kind of go into a sitting cross-legged.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized you don't sleep.
No, I'm an elf. We don't generally tend to sleep. That's not
Yes.
something we do.
I was going to offer you bed. I barely fit in it, but I don't actually fit in it, but
You can, I mean, unless you want to take the everything and put it on the floor.
I take bed.
There you go.
Do you, Jarek? Never mind.
Jerk
Too
is a
much.
teenage man, child,
Human
man, human, man,
creature.
and they tend to be a little. They don't tend to respect boundaries or space or things like that.
Let me put it this way. And this is what I think. I'm not sure about this. I've been told I misjudge things, especially people. Jarek is little boy. You're acting like little girl, even though you could be your great grandmother.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
a
I'd
compliment or an
rather.
insult?
I would rather. I don't deal well with men who have urges.
Did something bad happen?
Vessian takes a long swig.
Hmm.
Are you still
Me and
going?
Duck have to make popcorn.
Are you still going by Vessian?
Nobody's asked.
That's true.
Is this?
Yeah, it's best.
Oh, Zora will eventually.
Don't do well with men.
Zoria nods knowingly, puts a massive hand on Bess's shoulder, and knowingly, with a voice of reason, just says, think about cutting their dicks off. It helps.
All the time.
Well, just the ones who is vengeance.
Yeah, I could use your help with that.
Well, yes, cutting with a blunt stick is not. It couldn't be done, but
There's a guild to the south.
Hmm.
When maybe we're done up here, it would be nice to go down there and right some wrongs.
I see. I'll help you cut dicks.
What did Jerk encourage to be in the same room?
So far as what I'm hearing is, don't sexually assault people or you'll get your dick cut.
That's basically the motto of our. That will be the motto of our group. Sans jerk.
Yeah, of the girls.
No, Jerk's pretty much of that rule too.
Save for when he gets rapey.
He
I
hasn't
mean,
He
gotten rapey
has
lately.
kept it under control.
Except for that one time with Sika where she defended herself.
that wasn't really defense. That was
That
ravishment.
That wasn't, yeah, that was consensual.
That was provoked at every stage by a naive idiot.
Hey,
Vess
there
would be
was
like, it's
there was
same either
no
way.
consent until
Not wrong.
after. Until after. Later there was consent.
Yeah, it's just called.
But in the moment there was turn undead.
That was the best form of pepper spray, yes.
What? That's just
This is all I'm
foreplay.
saying.
That was just
all I'm saying.
foreplay, essentially, yeah.
It's the blood pumping.
Sexual assault train goes right out the window.
Sexually aggressive brigands.
Yeah, might as well be the party name. Except it's not.
The cutters.
The Cutters?
Dick stompers, because we're using blunt objects.
I'm just hearing more reasons that mood killers is entirely appropriate.
So Zori and Vestia and you would just hang out in the room all day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually Azurth comes and Zora just pets him.
Sure.
Oh,
Bess
no,
will pull out.
Zora actually asks, is this even your name?
It is. It's just not Vessian.
What is it?
Vessiana.
This pretty name.
I'm partial to Zoria myself.
I like Zoria. He's a strong name. There's more to it, but not now.
Your name.
Yes. Vess was doing something before Zora interrupted.
Oh, just at one point, like Bess will pull out a journal and start writing in it while he sits there, and then later in the night he'll go to bed, trance. But beyond that, he'll just be in the room.
Zora writes on her little book as well. Grabs
Three
Jarek's
nerds writing in their books.
note. Looks it over. Puts it back.
Contemplates opening it.
Yeah, contemplates opening it.
Mm-hmm.
Puts it back. Because it's been like one day, literally.
Yeah.
The longest 24 hours.
One of the rougher days of Zoria's life.
Debatable.
In terms of public perception of her.
Yeah, that is pretty fucking rough, but at the same time, debatable.
Sure. So the day passes. Jerk, are you doing anything? I'm sorry.
No. Outside of meeting back up with them the next day.
Okay. You go to the inn room or the common room. You just hang out in your room, read a book. What are you doing?
He might give a bit of a glance around the common room, but only because he's keeping an eye out for who's there and trying to memorize faces. But outside of all that, yeah, he'll go straight back to the room, back to his notes.
Vess does still get up early and do her normal routine.
Sure.
Just because she has the extra time to burn and it's already such a routine.
Okay.
But she will, if there's like a washroom in the inn, she'll just go there instead of trying to like be more secretive about it.
Sure.
Now everybody in China knows you're a woman.
As if they didn't see her tits in the freaking town square the other day.
Jerk. In the common room, if you were to go there during evening hours, Ryuni would be there.
Hey,
And
she a handler?
only one other drop. What?
Is she our handler or something like that?
You don't know
definitely our
yet.
scout.
She definitely
definitely our
handles
scout.
things, but
Oh, she definitely handles things.
She
But yeah,
handled Jarek.
Jerick will pass her a slight smile, but he's not going to engage with her past that. Doesn't seem like she wants to be engaged with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bet Ryuni is the one who said, sit the fuck down.
She was. The bartender brings you a glass of dark red wine similar to what she is drinking.
That's a signal, isn't it?
On
Jerick,
the coaster underneath of it, it says again.
Sorry, I just imagine Jerick holding the napkin again. What do you mean again? Ooh. Like getting like a high octave, like, ooh, yes. And then clearing his throat and go, yeah, quite. Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna
guess I do.
knock this back real quick and go upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, that tastes bad.
Why did we rent out a second room if you're just gonna be next door anyway? God damn it.
Actually, he's in the room above yours.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh no!
Which now
Oh
you
no!
understand that there is some inconvenient thumping during the night and screeching as a bed is moved around and rubbed against
Jerk's
the
not
wall.
that strong.
She is.
Actually, he
Jarek's a
might be.
vampire, therefore he is the thing that goes thump in the night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, Jarek's kept quite busy and distracted, which is probably her intent. But okay, yeah.
But okay.
Maybe she has a monster fetish. What if an ogre comes up?
Do you have
Maybe she-
anything to ask of her?
At some point, probably after. So off the cuff, why?
By the way, she rolled 18 into 19 plus stats
Oh.
for
God damn it.
Yeah, let
saves
me.
for her check.
I want to actually see if he did better this time.
Mm.
Haha. Yeah, 20
Ah,
and a 17.
there you
All
go.
right, yeah.
You actually turned it around on night 2.
They really are noisy out there.
Uh-huh.
It's not just talk. God damn.
And
But no,
Jerk's downstairs. Jerk's room is downstairs and not right below yours.
Oh, they went to his room, not
No,
up.
they're
no,
up.
they went to her
Oh.
room.
But
Oh, so we just don't know who it is yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
You asked why.
Yeah.
I have a certain interest in learning how things work.
He's a monster fucker. Okay.
Monster.
That's what they're called. Yeah, Jericho just offer a shrug and go, well, I am happy to educate you. I am happy to contribute to your ongoing education.
Oh.
Okay.
Given you're normally in the tavern, is that coincidence, or are you supposed to be watching after me to make sure I don't do anything stupid?
No, I'm not watching you. I happen to have a room here and heard you were a creature and wondered what said creature would be like. And I must say, you've impressed me more tonight.
Oh, I hope I get so much better at this.
Sherrick not having to pay for it.
So, what's not that I'm complaining, but the tentacles? Where did those? How?
Just a bit of magic.
I've got to learn that. Okay. You are impressive, Rioni. I don't think he'll engage more on it than that, though.
Yeah.
And he's now made good on his word that he's not always garbage in bed. So hey, it works out.
Hey, yeah. Turned it around.
At some point, he's going to gain proficiency.
Eventually, with enough work.
It will take a while.
He's been at it for a while, but you know that's a hard one to get proficiency in.
You can gain proficiency, but it's a per woman basis.
So
That
hard.
makes sense, actually.
Actually, it does. Yeah, he's slowly gaining proficiency with Riuni.
Mhm. but who's really using who?
Much like every other example of human socialization, they're using each other in equal measure. She's probably getting more out of it, but I mean, it's Jarek. He doesn't care.
So, Zoria and Vessian have a very loud night and end up needing more of a period of time to rest than is necessary. Vessian, you keep being broken out of your trance periodically.
Pictures falling off the walls.
It's
Oh,
a
it is a
sturdier
ritzy.
inn. But
As he's
the
tooting at the ceiling, accusingly.
Jerk, you don't hear that. Ooh.
I'm glad.
Ooh.
There are entirely too many Hooters in that room.
Hey.
But beyond that, nothing untoward happens in the night.
Well, nothing additional anyway.
Unless any of you three have anything. What do you do the next day?
Zora just goes down eventually to grab food. Very nonchalantly just comes up to the guy, whoever's in charge, and says, dinner, or breakfast, or depending on time.
Well, what is it?
I don't know. Breakfast. And she will gauge the reaction.
You go down in the morning and ask for breakfast.
Yes.
Okay. Not a whole lot of people in there. Ryuni is, but you don't necessarily know who she is at all, other than just a drow woman. Eating breakfast.
This blueberry.
Yeah, she glances at you.
Zora doesn't actually know that Ryuni is a thing because she wasn't present for the first
No.
exchange. So.
She is not.
No. Rioni will eventually try to fuck Jarek over, but for the time being, she is a particular reason for him to stay alive.
What's her name? Lyris Part 2?
Lyris
that?
Part
Lyris Part 2?
It's Lyris
God
Part
damn it.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
Except Jarek's the one now, not Edric.
Carcom Lyris.
Carcom Lyris.
Hurtful.
Oh, maybe.
But you also don't have to pay for it, so how hurtful is it?
Fair. It's
just
so much
enough
easier
to keep it interesting.
Vess will probably come in while Zori is having breakfast from outside. And go over to wherever Zori is sitting and like sit down at the table with her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Call over a bartender, order some breakfast.
Yep.
Zora gets a large platter as usual.
Sure. And that's all included in your room.
Yeah, and I really want to gauge like what people like looking at us weird.
Make an insight check.
Ooh. Guess we'll do the...
You're gauging people's opinion of you.
Natural fucking 20, actually.
Wow.
Oh, Vess got an 18.
Where was that when I needed
on
to
that.
scream angrily? I needed to. Fine. For insight, this should be a 19 then.
Yep. Natural 20, 19.
Yep.
Vess got an 18.
Nice. Both of you. Pretty well.
Oh.
Vessian, you're reading the room as most of the people are like looking at Zoria.
Is it like a fear or a curiosity? Or a mixture?
A mixture.
Okay.
Mixture. Like she walked away from so many lashes, or she returned after so many lashes. Um, and there's some of, like, and none of this is actually discussed, but so yeah, it's a combination of fear and anger, curiosity, primarily those three emotions directed towards Zoria.
Oh, makes sense.
What does Zora get?
The same.
Same.
Yep. Yep.
Just that Zoria specifically not like nobody's paying Vess any, which makes
No,
sense. Vess wasn't there.
this wasn't. Yeah, this wasn't the perpetrator in this inn,
Even
and
though,
had a lesser crime.
yeah, she did get lashed,
hmm
but I guess people don't know why.
It was said attempted murder.
Yep.
Okay, did mention attempted murder.
So. What is your plan for the day?
Once it gets around afternoon or so, when Jarek starts waking up, he'll join them.
Jarek, your third floor chambers are empty. And Jarek comes down the stairs.
Did he get third room?
Hang on. What?
Jarek comes down the stairs.
Yeah. In character, Vess is saying, hang on. Zoria. Where did he sleep?
Was he in room? Ours.
No, I didn't see him. He wasn't there.
Oh,
Does
perv.
Jarek walk over?
Yeah, he's walking over.
Skipped, maybe?
Isn't your room on the first floor?
Yes, Zoria. Can you give me a mage bath?
He smells different.
Does he smell of sex?
Yes.
Zora's like, you smell of sex.
Yes. Yes.
Which room?
What?
Which room
What are you talking? Which room did
were
I have?
you in?
Oh, A3? 3A?
No, yo,
In the floor above our room?
Yeah, I guess it would be above your room. Why?
you need to buy some nails and hammer. Fix your head to fix the bed to floor or wall.
Or
Maybe
just go to
both.
your room next time. Don't do that there
She
again.
likes her room.
It's then give me your key.
I'd like to my room.
Oh, this is because you heard.
Couldn't sleep.
This is yeah, that.
There was noise.
Okay, fine, we can switch rooms, but only because I'm being nice. Also, mage bath, please. I mean, I love the smell, but
No, you're not switching room. You're giving me the key because you're busy in the room upstairs.
yeah, I thought the whole things were just gonna switch. Like,
Or just
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're gonna be upstairs with your friend.
I don't know when that's gonna happen. It's not like she's scheduling it with me.
who is she?
Well, that's very personal, isn't it?
Is
Apparently
it?
we're all very intimate with the thing, so
It's a trowel, all right?
good for you. You were always curious.
I was, and I was not disappointed.
It's nice to hear.
No, it
Actually,
is.
no, it's not nice to hear. It's too much.
Drink. When this occurs, you stop by the room and drop the key off to us first.
Okay, sure.
Drop what off?
The key
Ah,
for the lower
I'm trying
room.
to make a rotating bedroom situation.
Yes. Yep.
They're like, we don't want to hear that.
Yep. No, we just want to sleep. Either be quiet. No, I'm not saying that in character.
Jericho pause. Did you have any critiques?
Quieter.
All right.
I now think you were not giving your best when we had our thing.
Joria, you know how I'm really bad at everything I do the first time?
Yes.
That.
Hmm.
That's
Anyway.
him fucking looking back between the two of you.
God, just imagining Vessian's face just.
That's his face, rather.
Anyway, so I think we still have 3 more days until we have to go start doing the thing.
Yes.
Did anybody have anything they wanted to scour the town for?
You did mention going to Hob. I think that
Oh
is
yeah. Yeah, now that Shell's gone, I think you should really.
You said about the magic stick too. Maybe when they took her body, she still had the magic stick.
Shoved up her ass? I don't think so.
I didn't see it on her. Did she have it when you were fighting in the inn?
No.
She didn't have it when I jumped her in the alley.
Worst case scenario, we'll get you a different magic stick, but I want to get you a magic stick. Or an equivalent of a magic stick. Maybe I can take this thing that I have and make it a magic stick. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe I can break it, but not break it.
Too short.
What thing do you have?
It does not make stick.
You'll find out later if it works. If it doesn't, it'll be my private shame. Suffice to say, I'll break something.
I mean, I was just saying, I have a stick. If you can turn it magic.
I don't think I can turn sticks magic, no. I don't think. Zoria, can I turn sticks magic?
If you know how to enchant, yes.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea what that even is.
Ravine makes a living out of it. It's
Oh.
profitable.
Does he know how to do magic now?
No, I don't do magic.
Yes. Well, no.
I do parlor tricks.
It's half and half. It's dirty magic.
Dirty magic.
I'm sorry, it's what?
It's dirty magic.
I'd rather you just say it's not magic at all at that point. You're making it
What?
sound like I enchant Myrtlades.
What constitutes dirty magic?
It's
I
not
thought
clean.
magic is magic.
Magic is beautiful art. You need to study it. You need to comprehend it. Or you can just wave your fingers around and hope something comes out of it.
I don't wave my fingers around it. Well, I mean, I do actually do that rather often, but you know what? I don't have to be judged by you. So, do we have anything else we want to do? Is Hob it? Because pretty soon we're gonna have to leave town.
Yes, we should also inform them of plan.
I think I told them most of the plan the last time I met up with them.
No, specifics of plan.
Well, you have message, or sending, or whatever that is.
Pretty magic.
Yeah, the pretty
Yes.
magic.
Elaborate.
Okay, so you can do that. Then you can talk to Hob, and honestly, the majority of what I'm going to be doing is just reading, studying, and looking around because until we go journey over and get those weapons, meh.
Fine.
Unless you had something else you wanted to do.
Well, we need to ask them the resistance where the weapons are going to be. We know it's in town, one day away from here, but Don't know where.
Yeah, that does make me think.
What?
Vez, did you have anything you wanted to do in town?
No.
Well, then this has just gotten really boring. I'm used to people wanting to go manipulate people and chat up Rav and try to get laid by a priest and
I already talked to Rav.
What?
rewind. What?
Well, I mean, before the other day.
What? Why did you? When did? Vez, can you walk us through that?
Yeah, Shell said that she was gonna have Rav do her dirty work, so I had to go and make sure that there were no outstanding issues with Rav and Shell and make sure that A, he wasn't actually adhering to her threats, and B, if I did kill her, he wouldn't come after us. Well, or specifically me.
Jarek actually looked in Ves's direction for a moment, and then slowly looked at Zoria and just went, "Look at this one. Look at this."
I
Why?
had not considered that.
Yeah,
But I mean, you're um the pineapple squasher? Is that what we're calling that person? Who gave you your last job?
mm-hmm.
She also knew.
What the fuck?
The cook.
What the fuck?
She also what?
What? Who are we talking about?
I,
I'm
oh,
I'm so confused. I'm only getting half this conversation.
I'm pretty sure she talked about LK.
Yeah,
Who's LK?
she is. The pineapple squasher.
The queen?
No, no, that's
No.
ridiculous.
Please bear in mind we're still in a public area.
Yeah. Yeah, the pineapple squasher, I had her set up a meeting so that I could make sure everybody was on the same page and that if a specific turtle was to expire, that was going to cause nobody any issues.
You know, since we met you, you've shown all the initiative of a rock. You just you walked fancy and you hit things with a stick.
Mm.
But the next time I turn around, you've talked to all of the. You've. I want to say I'm proud of you, but now that you have tits, that's weird. I'm happy for it. No, that sounds worse. You go. You.
Girl?
Should I go back to being Vessian?
Please.
Okay. And Vess walks upstairs.
You're making
I don't
this
like-
weird, Jarek.
I'm making it weird.
Yes, Jarek.
When's the last time you?
And
Shut
I've
up.
watched you fuck for the last 2 nights.
When's the last time you encountered someone who just walks around hiding their tatas?
All the
I mean,
time.
all right, not you, Vishla. I mean, I understand to a degree with you, Zori. You don't have any, but like,
Ooh.
it would be easier for you. But I'm confused and I have feelings and I don't know how to feel.
In fairness, just for added description, Vess is not like Hooters level tatas. They are fairly
On a 1 to 100,
100 being quite large, like rockets.
100 being like double J.
Yeah, rocket.
Yeah.
At best, like 20.
Okay.
Easy to bind.
Itty bitty titty committee. Here we go.
Answers a number of things, really.
You're making me feel embarrassed.
I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to figure out how to handle the situation.
You're doing it poorly.
Yeah, well, I'm not a fucking social grace monster. You killed that one. I'm just the weird dude who gets things done.
Yes, you are.
I'm about as social. You know what? Never mind. It doesn't matter. I'll get over it. It's just, it's very recent. And there weren't boobies. And then there were not only boobies, but there were bare boobies right in front of me, and I'm gonna have to deal with that. I have to process with a drow upstairs every night until I get over it.
Is this said publicly and out loud?
In the common
Rooney's-
room?
Yeah, because Rooney's right there.
No, she's not.
Oh.
She left. Her leaving doesn't make any notice on you.
Oh.
She left before Jerry got there.
So
And
yeah.
she went outside.
Anyway, whatever. She'll get over it. I'll get over it. We'll get over it. We've got other shit to focus on.
But the other people in the inn might have heard.
Let's go grab this and go to Hope. Maybe he can poke you. Whilst we do something useful.
Why would I want him to poke me?
So you're being kind. It's like letting old men have fun.
I'm so tired of being nice.
Wait. Wait.
What?
Your drow friend said something interesting. The steel.
Mm-hmm.
This is at much lower volume. She said they'd ask Shell what happened.
To who? To what?
They said they'd ask Turtle what happened.
So?
They can revive.
Maybe they will. I mean, I don't think they need to. I'm still convinced that she's too fucking stark raving mad to stay dead. I think the gods are going to take one look at her and go, nope. They get to keep her.
Maybe that should be concern.
That or
To
her
us.
patron doesn't want her there.
I mean, it might be a concern, but that's tomorrow's concern. We've got to live that long.
What were you gonna say, Lucky?
Nothing.
Point being here, way I see it, we have demon invasions to cut to a close. We have an empire to secure in the hands of its currently rightful queen. And we have God knows what else on the horizon. We're gonna die before we do everything. You do understand that, right?
We're not going to die.
Yeah, you see, I don't. The last group I was with didn't even have a plan and they managed to die.
That's why you die. If you don't have plan, you get nowhere.
I was pretty good at having a plan and getting out of things, and I still died. That's kind of my point is, you're all going to die. Everyone in this room is going to die one day. He turns, looks at a random guy and goes, see him? Bob? He's fucked. He's gonna die.
Dude, I'm right here.
Zoria looks at him.
Bob, you're gonna die. Like your parents before you, like the kids that you have, like all the aspirations and dreams, and all the things you hold dear, you will die. He turns back to
Yeah.
Zoria as if it's
Fuck you,
entirely
buddy.
normal.
You too.
The point is that we're going up against things that accelerate making you die. So that's why I wanted to get you that book. You're gonna die. I'm gonna die. Beth's gonna die.
Hmm.
I'm just trying to get this prepackaged series of things done before I die.
Amuse me. Sometimes you are this great machine that. Oh, great little goblin. Never mind.
Yeah, that came dangerously close to a compliment. I'll give you time to workshop it, don't worry.
Get this. Let's go.
Yeah. Wait, no, you should get Vess.
Why?
Because Vess just went upstairs to become Vessian, which means Vess is probably in that room nude right now.
Zoria huffs, gets up, walks upstairs.
Jarek turns to Bob. See how easy this is?
Zoria doesn't knock.
No.
Bess is like facing away from the door, like wrapping
Mm-hmm.
her chest.
You don't need to do that.
Apparently, it's a point of conversation, so the
It's not.
less off its head, it'll be fine. Done it for, I don't know, decades, whatever.
Mm. You shouldn't have to do that. I hid myself for a lot of years and I didn't like that. And now I'm out in the open. Feels nice. Don't have to wear a mask.
There. Bess finishes what she's doing, puts her clothes back on, turns around. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We'll work on it.
It shouldn't have. Let's go.
And they leave and head downstairs.
And presumably then head off to Hubs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you guys get to Hobbs Tower. And
Is it
we
still
will.
there?
Yes, it is still there. And we will
Mhm.
call it there for the evening. For those of you watching, I hope you had a good time tonight. Certainly some things happened.
Yeah.
And we will come. That's see you Monday. Or not. Anyway, have a good night.